I'm recording this at 2 a.m. because I don't know, I guess I hate myself and I want to die. I also can't fall asleep, so I don't know. Enjoy the video, I guess. Have a good day.
I feel like Naruto, how I respect women. Yeah, and I feel like Deku, how I respect women. Young Goku, how I respect women. I respect women so much I don't even have sex with them. Naruto does not have my respect until he turns into a woman. Guns are not real. I have never seen a gun in real life. There are no guns in anime. Anime is all kid friendly. I can't believe anybody.
What's up, Zoomers, Doomers, and even those of you built like bruisers? I'm coming back at you with a bit of a newer story. You know, last one was pretty old. This one's fresh off the oven, the conveyor belt, as the pizza place workers would say. Everybody knows Logan Paul. He's been on the site for quite a while, and he's done some pretty controversial things. But recently he's gotten into a little bit of hot water because he has been scammed out of $3.5 million. Good God, that's a lot of money. On Thursday, Paul uploaded a very dramatic video where he was joined by known card collector Bolio Lahan-san. I hope I pronounced that right. And some people from the authentication company, who originally paid $2.7 million for the set before selling it to him. However, when the owner of the company opened the sealed box, it turned out to actually contain a bunch of G.I. Joe cards, eliciting an "oh my god, bro" from Paul himself. G.I. Joe? G.I. Joe? It could have been anything else, Paul yelled as the inspector said, "We all got duped." This is the biggest fraud in the entire history of Pokemon, another authenticator said, before another rep explained they were confident it was legit because it was sealed. Unsurprisingly, though, Paul went on to express his immense disappointment in this purchase, saying, "I'm a super positive person, bro, and I'll always be the one to look on the bright side. And I'm trying," he said, "but this is very hard." Now, I think anyone can understand that. Bro just got scammed out of 3.5 mil. I just put that into perspective. 3.5 mil. That's a lot of money, bro. That is a filthy amount of money, dude. Like, I'm glad that this happened to someone who can bounce back from it, though. Because imagine if this happened to, I don't know, someone who's spending 3.5 mil on Pokemon cards probably can bounce back from it. But, like, imagine if someone, because someone initially was going to pay $72,000 for the box, but they didn't because they thought it was a scam. Imagine if that guy had blown his $72,000 on that box. Bro would be financially destitute. He would be gone, dude. Like, I'm glad that it landed on someone like Logan Paul, who can make a couple videos about this and earn that 3.5 mil back, like, easily. And despite a lot of his controversies, I don't actually hate Logan Paul. In fact, I think he's had a recent redemption arc. I don't think anyone actually cared that much about him after the Suicide Forest video. Like, even when he tased a dead rat, I don't think he wasn't in too much of a controversy at the time. On top of that, he stopped making his cringy vlog videos, so all's well that ends well. Except it didn't end well. The main reason I'm making a video about this is because Logan Paul could have easily looked up how this box might be a scam. It's to the point where I almost think the verification company duped the shit out of him and, like, completely conned him, because there are several problems with the labels, with the barcode on the manufacturer's label, right? There's problems with the tape, with the outsides of the box. The seller reportedly wouldn't let people go and, like, verify the box. The seller had been doing some mischievous things, to say the least. Some little degenerate things. This wouldn't be the first time, though, that Logan Paul has gotten scammed out of millions of dollars, and probably won't be the last, in my opinion. He bought, like, a Pikachu or something. It was some expensive Gen 1, I don't really know. But after that, after he had realized that he had gotten scammed, he decided it would be a brilliant idea to punch through a window out of trying to enact a stunt or a skit or something for views, right? Little did he realize that the cut that he would receive from punching through glass would give him a cut so deep that he would need 9 stitches and nearly bleed out and die. So as I'm sure we all probably already knew, Logan Paul has quite the history of getting scammed and then doing something stupid. Earlier this month, YouTuber Logan Paul announced he had purchased a case of first edition base set booster boxes for $3.5 million. The news spread across gaming outlets and social media like wildfire and was touted as the most expensive purchase in the history of the Pokemon TCG. After all, it's incredibly rare for someone to uncover 6 booster boxes of the original set. The article goes on to read, however, I did not report the announcement on Pokebeach, which is the website I'm reading this from, because we had doubts about the product's legitimacy. Now, investigations by members of the Pokemon community have uncovered significant evidence that may show the product isn't authentic. YouTuber Rattles was the first to compile most of this evidence, which was known 8 months before Logan Paul made his purchase. Rattles also kindly helped me with this news story. The base set first appeared on Canada's eBay site on March 29, 2021. Fans could place their bids for 10 days. The seller, #1 Pokemon Master. Bro, I'm sorry, if you got scammed by #1 Pokemon Master, you kinda got it coming to you. The seller, #1 Pokemon Master, had almost no feedback and their listing was riddled with insignificant grammar errors. The seller also changed their username right before the auction went live as if to hide their history. Many collectors in our community immediately assumed the auction was a scam. The seller advertised the box as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, so clearly understood its value, yet someone who understands the value of the item wouldn't also sell it on eBay and ship it to the winner for $30 via Canada Post. They'll usually contact an auction house or respected seller, or be advised to do so. Short of that, they'll allow the buyer to fly out and inspect the item before flying it home. The history or story of expensive items is also essential for their sale. Buyers need to know how items changed hands in order to verify their authenticity and origins, but the seller told 3 different origin stories. He originally stated he bought it in Canada from an old woman during an estate sale. Then, over DMs, he told a potential buyer it was a gift for his 12th birthday. A 3rd story later emerged, but we'll get into that in a bit. The auction ended on April 9th with 86 bids. The highest bid was only $72,000. This indicated Pokemon's most serious collectors weren't interested in the item, if they thought it was real. They would have bid above and beyond that amount. After all, individual boxes of the first edition base set have been going for over $430,000 each. A sealed case has 6 of them, presumably in near perfect condition, so the case would be worth a bare minimum of $2.6 million. The lukewarm response is enough to tell you that people thought something was amiss. The seller accepted the highest bid, which was made by @PSA Pikachu, for $72,000. Both he and the seller agreed to cancel the eBay auction and continue their deal off eBay for more than the winning bid. However, PSA Pikachu bailed when the seller wouldn't let him fly out to inspect the box. Hiding the box from inspection was yet another red flag. The seller offered the box to Card Kahuna, who purchased it at an undisclosed price. The box was shipped to him in the United States without insurance. From the article I just read, which was on Pokebeach.com, which I think is a pretty cool website. I like it. From what I just read, you can already tell there was a lot of evidence to suggest that this was fake, and like a lot of evidence that Logan Paul should have looked into. Being as, massive as he is, he could have easily looked into these little things, And on top of that, there were several screenshots they sent about what the barcode that Logan Paul got looked like versus what his barcode should actually look like. There's always a 1E at the end of official Pokemon boxes, or sealed cases, and the barcode that he got was completely without a 1E, which means it was most likely a ripoff. On top of that, the barcode itself doesn't even match the size, width, and height of the actual barcodes on Pokemon boxes, which means this thing is like from a professional trading card company, like a professional verification company, to just like overlook things like that kind of makes me think they probably had some bad intentions, or like really just didn't care, like really just wanted that 2 mil, you know, because like that's things those are things you look at when you use baseball cards, or I guess when you collect baseball cards. Those are things you would have to verify as well when looking at certain cases from certain companies, you know? It just doesn't compute to me how a company that handles such expensive items could overlook something like this, like with so much verifiable evidence. There are 2 screenshots that show 2 of the separate stories that this initial seller gave in regards to how he acquired these boxes: the estate story and the 12th birthday story. They're both like easily the most fake things I've seen. Like you got a sealed factory box of a Gen 1 base set for your 12th birthday. Like come on, bro. What parent is getting their kids a factory sealed box of Pokemon cards? Shut up, dude. Why would on top of that, why would some old lady in her estate have a factory sealed box of Gen 1s? Like, come on, bro. Both stories are way too far-fetched. I don't even need to get into the last one, assuming that it's very far-fetched. But like, I don't really feel too bad about Logan Paul getting scammed, you know, because he kind of had it coming. You know, this'll happen to you when you do zero research into what you're spending $3.5 million on. Like this is stuff that you have to be aware of when you're making a major investment like this. And I hope to God that I never like mess up this bad. Like this is internet AJ styles of like losing money. But at least Logan Paul can make 3 vlogs about it and earn it back. Internet AJ is kind of just fucked. I'll drop a link down below to the video that compiled all this evidence in the first place, as well as drop links to the articles that I use in this video, so go check them out. This video is sort of like a condensed, shortened version. If you want to read the whole article, you should go visit Pokebeach. They're a pretty good website from what I've seen. You know, I kind of like it. You know, I dig it. Anyway, it's been kind of a productive video. You know, kind of a productive episode of the life of Geo and the things that go on inside of his schizoid brain. Hello. Yep. I'm back here with another ending segment. You know, another banger ending segment to the video. I just wanted to say thanks for watching all the way to the end, you know, like always, it means a lot. Also, I hope you had a very pleasant week and a very fun time. And let me know what you thought about this video, you know, leave a comment, you know. I try to heart as many comments as I can, and you know, I try to leave a like and a heart. I try to boost you up there, make you feel a little bit better about yourself, and I'll probably respond if I see it fit, because I do read the comments. It's pretty ballin', dude. I'm so excited. This is so cool. Did you know Yamask, the Pokemon, the entry for it on the Pokedex is each of them carries a mask that used to be its face when it was human. Sometimes they look at it and cry. That's fucking brutal. Bye, I guess.